Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of May 2016, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, we have a super harmonious new moon taking place in a super harmonious position for you and making a super harmonious contact, a conversation with Jupiter in your sign. In fact, Jupiter in your sign is going to be operating from a position of pure power. This month, right around the time of the new moon, early this month, Jupiter will be standing still in the middle of the sky, preparing to go forward after being retro for months. Will now start to slowly but surely gain momentum once we get further than this month. But it is this month when a planet is standing still in the sky, when its energies are particularly heightened and particularly accessible as well. The blessings that Jupiter has been trying to give you, trying to bring to your life, will now become that much more evident and that much more obvious at that. So we've got this new moon happening. And as I said, it's speaking in supreme harmony with Jupiter in your sign, also in supreme harmony with Pluto. And it is the earth signs this month who are the luckiest, and of the luckiest, you are the most lucky. And it really is that blessing of Jupiter with you now. But it also is this promise that life can start moving in a positive direction, a direction where you feel a sense of enthusiasm growing and where you feel like things start to go more your way. And what I mean by your way is not necessarily exactly as you specify, but more how you start to see that life is on your side and is working, conspiring on your behalf to make good things happen for you. The thing with this particular energy, remember, it's Pluto, it's Jupiter, okay? These are the planets that are dominant with this new moon. Both of these energies do suggest a measure of surrender would work well for you. So what I mean by that is, as much as you may have worked and put things into place and have been trying to make certain things happen, that's a beautiful thing. But there comes a point when you have to let it go. You have to trust that you've done what you were supposed to do, and now you must get something in return or see some forward momentum or see something positive happen as a result of the efforts that you have already done, that you've already given, the things that you've already started in motion. You have to trust that you will receive based on what you have given. And so there is that factor there, but at the same time, these planets also represent surrendering to a higher will, understanding that sometimes the universe has a plan that is way cooler and way bigger than anything that we can imagine for ourselves. And sometimes what we think is so big and so grand really is very small compared to what the universe has planned for us. So when I see a sky like this, what it says to me is, if you are and have been consciously wanting to be in alignment with that sense of a higher vision for your life, constantly striving to put aside whatever it is that, maybe you want for all kinds of different reasons, and still had a measure of what you want, but more like you're thinking about, okay, how can I be the best version of myself in the highest, most loving vision of my life? Then you will find this a time of great gains, of at least one very powerful opportunity finding you that in some way opens up the world to you. So that could be very metaphorical. What I mean by that is this could be a chance at some really great publicity, a chance at a publishing deal as well. If you're a writer, if you've been trying to get some sort of major contract that's really going to put your work or your message out there in a bigger way than you've known it to be before, or in any way you want to step up onto a stage that's going to allow more of the world to know you. You've got lots of cosmic support to make something like that happen. But this also is being open to being more as well. And a great opportunity could come up for you in terms of politics, in terms of legal matters, positive things happening all around there, in terms of higher education, and in terms of travel and immigration. You've got lots of support to make things go exceptionally well for you. If you are a person, and I think we all are to a certain extent, right? We all have that part of us that sort of knows what it is that is best for us, that knows what it is that we think we want. And that's a beautiful thing, right? Sometimes that serves us well. But if you're holding on too tightly to something that's trying to show you that, you could lovingly create some space here instead for something better to enter, then you're going to find that things lovingly find an exit in order to create that space for something new to enter, which certainly will be taking place this month. If something shows up that you've worked for and you've wanted really badly for a long time, then that's wonderful, right? You can celebrate it. If something shows up that looks really great on the surface and maybe you didn't know how much you could benefit from it, you didn't know how much it could be so great until it showed up, well, now this is a chance that it very well may show up for you to take advantage of. What the universe wants with a sky like this for you is happiness, is enthusiasm. That is the key word now. To be excited about your future, to be excited about your life. And if there's anything that is getting in the way of that, you will start to identify it and you will start to understand how it is that instead you can create space for a life that feels that much more rewarding and gets you jumping out of bed every day can start to take place for you. As we move towards the later part of the month, we have the first of a rare 2 full moons back to back, 28.5 days apart in the same part of the sky. This part of the sky for you has to do with home. It has to do with where you live. It also has to do with your family of origin. So this can be your physical space. This could be sort of the metaphorical place that you call home. It could be a location on the planet. And of course, your family as well, as I said, family of origin. All of that can be highlighted now. But the thing is that when we have full moons, it's about looking at things as they are, taking a full, honest evaluation. But we also have Mercury retro season active all month pretty much, because even when Mercury goes direct later in the month, Mercury will still be powerfully in shadow, won't leave shadow until early June. So whatever it is that does arise in the second part of the month related to any area like this, just know that the answer is not final. It is not it. More needs to be revealed. And what's really great about this full moon is that there is this sense of, yes, things, you getting answers, things coming to fruition. And at the same time, there's a sense of a beginning, a sense of things finally happening. So you can finally feel more at ease, not only where you are, but exactly where it is that it feels like home to you. What I love about this month for you is that you are starting a powerful process of redefining home in deeply personal terms, allowing yourself to feel that much more comfortable and that much more a sense of equilibrium in your space and finding that space of your own. And at the same time, it is the world that is opening up to you like this brilliant, beautiful flower, bringing all kinds of opportunities to sense that you're moving in a direction of greater happiness. And even if you've been the type of Virgo who has felt yourself to be truly blessed and truly happy, this leap that occurs now should feel just right. Visit Amazon.com to learn about my book, Astrology, realized in English and Spanish, and shop my website, NadiyaShah.com, for exclusive The Universe is Wise and Loving merchandise and my signature jewelry line, Astro Fabulous Jewelry. Enjoy.